Hey, it's Rebecca with Rain Nail Studio, and today I am practicing acrylic application. I am working with a longer set of nails today just to challenge myself. Here I'm using a 100-180 grit file to sharpen up those tips just a little bit, and I'm going in with my Alpha brush number 10. This is an uncrimped brush. My instructor told me it's better to work with a brush that is not crimped. That way you can train your brush. Me personally, I'm not enjoying using this brush whatsoever. I've always used a crimped brush, but I've always used either an 8 or a 9. So I do love the size of this brush. It's just the bristles that really throw me off and kill my liquid to powder ratio. It's just a little bit harder to control. I am using Mia Secret liquid and clear pink powder. You can see it was really runny when I first started out. I have been using Young Nails, so I've become accustomed to their product consistency. So you'll see throughout this video my beads do become a bit drier, so it gets better from here. But I eventually do switch to my number 9, and that's just because I have worked with that brush just a little bit longer and it is crimped, so it works better for me. I guess you can say I'm using the 3-ball method. For me, it just makes more sense as a beginner when doing longer nails, just so that everything is consistent. I would like to achieve a 1-ball method, but I don't think I have a brush big enough for that yet. So in this particular video, on this particular nail, I did have to go in with a 4th bead to build up the apex. Because the liquid and powder was so runny, I was having a hard time building the apex, but with that 4th ball, I was able to get a bit of a drier bead and create an apex with just that bead alone. Alright, sorry for getting out of frame a little bit. But with stiletto nails, you really want to be careful about how you're applying at the very tip. I can't quite explain it yet, but it turns into this little slope thing. So once I figure out how to explain stiletto tips, I will go ahead and do that. But you see there, the nails came out all right. My apex needs just a bit more work, especially on this index finger. But I'm going in with the 100 grit on my nail file just to sharpen up the edges. And then I will take the 180 side over the top of the nail just to smooth it out, get it a little bit less bumpy. And you can see here I'm having trouble with this practice hand. I do not like to glue the nail tips on here for the simple fact that it is impossible to get them off. I have ruined this practice hand beyond repair, so I just do the best I can to keep the nail tip in its place but not have it stuck, because I would like to just slide them out and get a new set on there. I may go ahead and buy a new practice hand with all of the recommended side items that Ready Guana has on their website, but we'll see what happens because that gets really pricey. But I will go ahead and leave you guys with this filing. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below. Again, my name is Rebecca, and I hope to see you soon.